Welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Johanna Burkhardt. I am the Soul Shaman, and you are watching my series on the universal laws and my understanding through my process. So, as always, please like, share, and subscribe, and share the love, because it's through these universal laws that we become the creators of our own reality and we understand how to play the game that we are living. So, this week we are going to talk about the law of detachment. One of the most important laws, if you ask me, one of the laws that we know wholeheartedly. We know this. Each and every one of us already know this, yet we fail to practice it. And it's through practicing this that we can actually change our circumstances, our reality. So, law of detachment is the law of releasing, of letting go. And there isn't a lot to say about it, but I want to touch on a few points. So I like to use the bow and arrow as an example. If you have an idea, um, a desire, a goal, right? Imagine a target far off in the distance and it's got the bullseye. And your idea, your creation, your thought is the arrow. And when you're wanting to manifest this, you're pulling back the bow and arrow. And when you're shooting, you're focusing your intention at the center of the bullseye. You're focusing on the center. The center is the goal. The center is where you want this idea, this thought, this creation, where you want it to go. But in order for that arrow to get there, you have to let go. Because you can't shoot it off and have it dragging all of your weight behind it. It won't get there. It'll fall right to the ground. This is why it takes so long for us to get the things that we desire, because we're holding on to it. Or we're trying to control and direct it. We're saying you have to go straight and then turn left and then a right and then a left again, and then you get to go there. Our only job is to focus our intention, right? Intention equals direction. The energy is asking for us to tell it where to go. Focus what we want to where we want it to go, and then let go. It's going to get there any way it needs to. We can't control the way it gets there, how it gets there. The other part of this is the energy, the frequency, that you are in when you are operating the bow and arrow. So, if you are wanting, desiring to say, make $1,000, when you're holding that bow and arrow and you're getting ready and you're pulling back your wish, your desire, right? Saying this is what I want. And you're focusing on the bow and on the bullseye. If the energy of what you are in that moment is lack, then that's what you're going to have come back. Does that make sense? If when you're operating that bow and arrow, when you are setting your intention and you are shooting it out into the universe, putting it out into the world, putting that out there, if the energy deep inside of you is lack, is that you can't actually have that you're not worthy of that that's not possible, or you have no possible way of knowing how it's going to get there, and therefore it's not true, it won't come, it's a pipe dream, it's a fantasy, then that's what's going to be reflected back to you. 70% of people have an easier time with a negative emotion. It's easier for them to be in the negative than it is for them to enter into neutrality. I'm not asking you to be happy. I'm not asking you to be in bliss and joy and gratitude. I'm saying come into neutrality. Become neutral. Neutral is neither here nor there. It's saying It'd be really cool if you made the $1,000, but if you didn't, it wouldn't be the end of the world. That's neutrality. Because if you're like, oh my God, I have to make this money, and if I don't, then I'm a failure. If I don't, then nobody will like me. If I don't, then I'll lose my house and I can't pay my bills. I have to get this. Oh my God, the world depends on it. That is attachment. That is lack. That is negative. When you go to use your bow and arrow and set your desires out into the world, set your intentions, speak your truth, come from a place of neutrality at the bare minimum. Neutrality. Because if you're in excitement, if you're in the energy of this is amazing, I'm so excited about the creation, I'm so excited about the thought, I'm so excited about what could be, the possibility, then that's even better. But at the bare minimum, you need to enter into the space of neutrality. So get into your neutral space about what it is that you're desiring. Get more focused on and excited about the creation, the possibility, than the outcome. Because if you are doing something to get something, it's not going to work. So to detach, you need to get into neutrality. You need to focus on what it is that you are desiring, where it is that you want to go. You need to focus that neutral energy or that excited energy at it, knowing that it is possible. You don't have to know how or why. You just have to know it's possible. And then you let go. You let go. That, my friends, is the fastest way to manifest. Thanks for watching, you guys.